Greetings! Welcome to my channel, A Place to Dock. I'm Julia, and we're going to do a weekly reading for May the 9th to the 15th. Thank you so much for joining me and for sending all your good energy in. We're going to use the Witchlings deck for a card for each day, and then we're going to clarify with the Vintage Tarot. Okay, so for Monday, May 9th, we have the word confidence. Self-confidence opens you to the energy required to carry you through each day at your very best. Confidence. Let's have confidence as we start the week. Self-confidence opens you to the energy required to carry you through each day at your very best. Okay, so how can we be our very best? And what do we need confidence in? We have two cards. We have the Seven of Wands. So when we're confident, we can stand our ground. So we might need to hold true to our own truth and to the fire and the passion that's within us. Stand true, hold our ground, and we can do that when we are confident. Sometimes, you know what? I also think he's not speaking anything here. He's just standing and keeping things at bay. Sometimes we need to keep our mouth shut when we're standing our ground and we know our confidence, because if we open our mouth, then other people can say things that might take away our confidence. So just be wise with what we share and stand true to our own inner fire that we have. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and he definitely is someone who would be very confident. He's confident in everything he does. He takes his time, dots all his I's, crosses all his T's. He just works at everything very methodically, and he knows what he wants to achieve, and he plans it out and achieves it. So for Monday, our self-confidence will carry us far. We're going to be able to stand our ground and plan for our future and be very consistent with our confidence and be consistent in how we live and how we speak with other people and stand our ground, and just know and have that inner courage that we need to just be who we are, trust who we are, and we're good enough in ourselves. We don't have to be anything else what anyone else wants us to be. Tuesday, we have serenity. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of us all, of all that is. Okay. Serenity. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. So when we're serene, we're connected to the all that we are, to the all that is. Okay, so serenity. I'll show you that one more time. She's holding little magical stars in her hand, and they're floating in her hand. So just be serene. Everything that we do, everything that we are part of all that is. And why do we need to know that on Tuesday? Okay, we have two cards. We have the Fool. We have that because we are starting something new. When we're serene, we can make a great foundation for starting out that new project. We need to just be calm and not get too overexcited at the beginning. We need to kind of think, where is our first step going to take us? And sometimes that just means being serene. The next card we have is the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is protective. Okay, so when we're serene, we're guarding our own inner fire. Okay, and are guarding, and here together, he's happy-go-lucky, and these kind of two are kind of opposite, aren't they? This one's happy-go-lucky, and he's like a miser, and he's like very withdrawn. So when we are serene, we need to also, we can tap into this juicy part of ourselves, and we can start to see where we need to release and what we need to protect, and we can just calm ourselves down so we can see where our next step is, and know who we can trust, and what we need to say and how we need to say it, and just protect our inner ideas, because you know what, this is our joy. The Fool is our joy that's within us, and that is where we're going, what we're really going to do in life, what we really are passionate about, and not everyone needs to know that. So be serene. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. So that would be for Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have energy. With limitless energy, you'll achieve more than you ever dreamed possible. Now you have to ask yourself, how do you get that energy? So let's ask the cards, how do we get more energy for this limitless energy so we can achieve more than we ever dreamed possible? Okay, let's see. We need to have energy. Where can we get the energy? I'm sure it's probably going to say rest or something like that, right? Well, let's just see. Okay. Yep. Okay, we have 3 cards. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a feeling of being trapped. So what we need to do here is maybe put some barriers around our thoughts again and realize that when we do feel trapped, we're not really trapped. There's always a way out. We need to just go within and connect to the inner guide that's in us so we know which way to step, and we're going to tap into our emotions. There's some water there with, I think, her toes in the water. So when her toes in the water, she's tapping into her emotions. She's drawing that energy up within her. There you go. That's the answer. We're going to close our eyes, draw that energy, ground it from the water, from the ground and from the water, and just draw that energy up. And we're going to need to because we are exhausted. So take the time to, this is the Nine of Wands, and he has had a battle, and he has been just worn down and done an awful lot of things for protecting himself and protecting others. He's that little warrior spirit, but he's ready to fight again. And he also pauses so he can go again and renew his energy. So yes, pause, go within, and then we will find that energy. We have the Strength card. So the energy is there. It is deep within us, and it is all around us in the earth and in nature. We just need to tap into that resource, and then we have our energy. So with limitless energy, we will achieve more than we ever dreamed possible. For Thursday, we have luck. With clear direction for what you want to achieve, you're summoning energies that bring good luck. So Thursday, there's going to be lots of lucky synchronicities around us, and that will bring us joy. Always does, doesn't it? When we see the synchronicities that come to us and how life flows and how it brings answers to us when we least expect it. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, which of course is a lucky card. And it's a lucky because it brings us victory and it brings us in the answer we need. This is the one answer that we need, and it brings us the solution to our situation. So look for that on Thursday, and that answer is going to bring us some luck. Okay, we have another card that says the Ten of Swords. It came out right behind the Ace of Swords. So the Ten of Swords says it's over. All the things that are worrying us, that have been on the Nine of Swords, that have worried us and have now depleted our energy, we have to let them go, and we look for a new day. And this means that it's over. We know that it's done and it is complete. The old things are passed away, and now all things are become new with the Ace of Swords. Okay, and we also have here the Hanged Man. When we just go inside, surrender our lives, we gain that enlightenment. So these two cards together, this Ace and the Hanged Man, are deep enlightenment. And when we connect with that energy of the all that is, then we will be lucky, and everything will flow gently, gracefully, peacefully, happily, and we will actually see that luck flow in our life, and it'll just give us so much joy. So that was Thursday with the luck. Okay, and now we have Friday. Friday we have motivation. Motivation kindles the passion and energy needed in working toward your goals. Motivation. Motivation kindles the passion and energy needed to work toward your goals. So we might have to find some motivation on Friday, because probably with that energy of being depleted, that Nine of Wands, that Ten of Swords, we're going to need to motivate ourselves and find something that we can motivate ourselves with, so we can do what we need to do and get done in our lives. So what will motivate us? Let's just check. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is definitely connecting and going within as well, trusting her intuition and relying on her inner peace. So when we tap into that inner peace, this is meditation. This is calming our mind down and just feeling the energy that is coursing through our bodies from the spirit that we have within us, and we can definitely connect with that, and that itself is a motivating factor. When we do that, we just pause and we make those moments to pause and connect with our inner emotions. We are motivated to carry on and to keep going with our journey. And here we go. We have the Chariot as well, and the Chariot is a victory, and it is also moving on. So things are moving faster and faster, and we're going to use this motivation to push through and to gain the victory in those things that we're needing to pursue in our life. So whatever you need to do, find your motivation on Friday. Find it by tapping into your own inner resources, and also by just taking the next step and moving. Movement itself brings motivation. Okay, so you can't push a parked, well, what's the word I'm trying to find? You know, if a car is parked, it's not going anywhere, but even if it's moving, you can go somewhere. So we're going to be pushing ourselves, putting ourselves into gear, into high action, and then we're motivated to do what we need to do. For Saturday, we have abundance. Saturday says, harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. So we have a beautiful little card here, and she says abundance. Harmonize our thinking with exactly what we want to attract, and then we get abundance. What do we need to harmonize in our lives? What do we need to think about? Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have very good cards. Harmonize your thinking. We have the Empress. The Empress is the abundance card in Tarot. So we have two cards that mean abundance. Okay, this is Saturday. Saturday, abundance is all around us. We are fertile. We are dreaming up new ideas, creative ideas, and we are birthing something new in our lives. And how we do that with our thinking is we have the King of Swords. He is the king of thoughts and the king of orderly thinking, the king of logical thinking. So be logical and yet be creative. Don't let, these are kind of opposite, but we need to merge these two. We need to merge our logic and we need to merge our creativity, and then we will get that focus on the abundance, and we will harmonize these two together. That's what we'll be focusing on Friday, is harmonizing that flow and that passion and the desire with our logic and common sense, and what those are always the things that seem to be opposite each other, but we need to harmonize those things, take each of those into account, and then we will desire what we attract. So be practical, but be creative, be knowing that there is an abundance around us, and that abundance will be attracted to us. We will attract those things that we desire, those things that we need to have in our lives. For Sunday, I just didn't want to burn my candle, my card on the candle I have here. Okay, determination, Sunday. Determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. That's great. Determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. So we need to find that determination on Sunday. We're going to renew that desire and that courage just to keep doing, finding exactly what we want from the day before. Find exactly what we want and be determined to get it. That's what this week will be about. We're going to be researching what we need to know, researching the plan, with that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and let's see, how can we be determined? It is really interesting, isn't it? How the cards always answer themselves with determination. We have the Queen of Wands. Of course, right? The Queen of Wands is the most determined one there is. She doesn't look like it sitting down, but that's because it's all within her. Her determination, her fire, her courage, and her creativity. It just is part of who she is. And that also comes with the Four of Swords. So it's time to take a rest, lay down, think about and plan your strategy. This is a strategizing card. Sometimes when you just lay down there, say Sunday morning, and you're thinking about life, that's when you're going to tap into that determination. Write down, if you need to write it down, or write it on your heart. What do you want to do in the next section of your life? And this is just at the end of the time in between the two eclipses this week. So we're going to find at the end of these eclipses, we're going to be very determined to do something special with our life. And also, I'll just mention now, on Tuesday the 10th, Mercury goes retrograde. So I'm just going to look back on that. And Tuesday was the Serenity card. So stay in peace when things go wild and wonky around us. And we'll make it through another one like we always do. Okay, for the week ahead, for this whole week from May 9th to the 15th, I'm going to pull one Angel Answers Oracle card. So think about, here, I'll hold it upright. There we go. Okay, so let's think about one question, or just overall what we need to know for this week from the angels. And then we'll see what we get here. Okay, we have two cards. First we have, there's something better. There's something better. Okay, and the second one is peaceful resolution. So enjoy the peaceful resolution of things changing in your life. Yes, we have the change, and a lot of other people are changing around us, and we have to find how we make a new balance in life. But there will be something better waiting for us. So just remember that something better is right on the horizon. When you take that Ten of Swords, here I could keep going all day, couldn't I? That Ten of Swords, there's something better on the horizon, and we will be receiving that abundance in our lives. This is a wonderful week. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.